Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about the cast of the Avengers Doomsday film. Avengers Doomsday will probably obviously set up Avengers Secret Wars, but I think the first film, so Doomsday, will most likely be some sort of Earth-based film. I think we'll be introduced to, I think it was Sokovia, so Doctor Doom's home world, and obviously his entire backstory and why he is actually important. And I think Avengers Secret Wars will set up Battle World and most likely be able to actually also make more cameos, like I think Spider-Man Miles Morales or Spider-Man Tobey Maguire, or some other heroes from other films like Blade will probably appear too. Because Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars are the two films that pretty much combine every single film ever made by Marvel into one of these two films, which makes sense, I suppose. But anyway, the Avengers are assembling again for Avengers Doomsday, and Marvel is confirming the actors and superheroes appearing in the next installment. So the first name that was revealed was Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Obviously, last seen in Thor Love and Thunder. We have Anthony Mackie as Captain America, obviously last seen Brave New World. Vanessa Kirby as Susan Storm, which is really interesting, one of the Fantastic Four members. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, and Florence Pugh as Helena Belova. So there we go. The thing is, Florence Pugh will also be able to appear in the Thunderbolts film, which is really interesting. So pretty much, I think the entire cast of that film will actually live. But other actors set to appear in Doomsday are Tenoch Huerta, so Namor, which is really nice. I really like that. Simu Liu, Shang-Chi, so there we go, very interesting to see him again. Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, like I said, from the Thunderbolts. Letitia Wright as Black Panther. Ebon Moss-Bachrach, aka The Thing from the Fantastic Four, and Kelsey Grammer, Beast from the X-Men films. So there we go. I would really love to see the X-Men, and obviously they're going to appear, but I can't really wait to see them. But more names are going to be, are going to be mentioned now. So the film also stars Louis Pillman as Sentry, also from the Thunderbolts film, so he will also not die. Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres Falcon. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, very interesting. David Harbour as Red Guardian. Winston Duke as Mumbaku, which is interesting. Why Mumbaku? I'm not quite sure. Bit of a random name. We have Hannah John Kamen as Ghost, which is interesting. Why would she also appear? I'm not quite sure. Tom Hiddleston as Loki, obviously the GOAT. Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier or Professor X, which is really cool. The next one, Ian McKellen as Magneto, can't bloody wait. The name that I was most excited to see on the screen was Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler. That shit is so wild. Rebecca Romain as Mystique, so there we go. James Marsden as Cyclops, very interesting. And Channing Tatum as Gambit, yes, come on. Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic was also confirmed to join the MCU. And obviously, last but not least, we have Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, which is really interesting. So, what's going to happen in this film? I'm not quite sure. Obviously, the MCU will collide with other universes, like the X-Men universe and the Fantastic Four universe. So that will be very interesting. Obviously, notable names that are missing from this film are like Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think She-Hulk, she might also be in there. Mark Ruffalo, obviously the two Hulks, which is really interesting. Daredevil might also be appearing, but I'm not quite sure. There are plenty of other names. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, stuff like that. The new Guardians of the Galaxy also. So we're also missing a few names here, but this film also will be based of groups, like we have the Thunderbolts group, we have the X-Men group, we have the Fantastic Four group, we have the Avengers group, and hopefully we'll see them interact alongside each other. But obviously, just like in Infinity War, it might also be the film that actually sets up these groups, and they might also be doing their own thing. So the Thunderbolts might be, I don't know, trying to kill, for example, somebody from Doctor Doom's team, or the X-Men and the Avengers will team up to eventually stop Doctor Doom, and the X-Men will be brought in, something like that. So each different team has something to do probably in this film. So yeah, I can't bloody wait to see what will happen in this film, because I'm really excited for it. And obviously also for Avengers Secret Wars, I think they'll be filming back to back, so that will be very interesting. So yeah, and hopefully we'll get to see X-Men, bro. I can't bloody wait to see the X-Men and Fantastic Four. Just talking to each other like Cyclops and Mystique, and just like Fantastic Four. Just something weird, man. Like, I always loved the X-Men, I always loved the Fantastic Four. It's great to see them actually in the same film, and I would love to see them actually just be in a normal film together. Like, this is a crossover film, obviously, but in the X-Men comics or the Fantastic Four comics or the Avengers comics, you just have little cameos, little interactions with between some other people. Like Spider-Man is best friend with Johnny Storm, and obviously Spider-Man also really likes the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. And dude, I can't really wait to see what will happen and what will go down in this film. So alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone.